Hey guys, we're going to finalize this 372. Hang on one second. My dryer only cycled for about 3 minutes. That was weird. Who's here? Hey Pat. Junkyard. Nikki. And Marshall. Great. Yeah, the reason this is kind of stuck is I think the clutch might have unscrewed and jammed it itself against here. So, need to get this clip off. That may prove not possible. This is going to go flying for sure if it actually comes off. Yeah, this got loose and jammed itself against there. Now, as long as this bushing didn't come up, no, it didn't. Okay. So yeah, the thing is, you got to really start it. And then it'll be fine. Sorry, I'll bring you guys up on the other phone here, that way I can see comments. Yeah, there goes my dryer again, short cycling. There, that'll be fine. That clip is now too loose. I'm just going to throw that out. New clip. Ah, Larry's here. And Ken. Hey, Ken. Anybody here I didn't give a shout out to? Yeah, we all know that's gone. Oh, I got lucky. Oh, lucky today. Here we go. Click. Perfect. And that's how that should go. Yeah, okay. So some other parts here. Bar plate. That's an aftermarket bar plate, but it doesn't really matter. That's another part that I really don't think matters. Just need to put the We'll screw in there. Lucky 7, how's it going? Uh-oh. You had a mild stroke. Hey, Mega. Larry had a mild... Larry, was it a good thing? Did you get to the hospital that night? What's the status there, man? Welcome back, Lost One. Brian Meyer 272. What's going on, man? Welcome. Yeah, I'm okay. Just to take it easy. Okay. Any residual anything? Any worries, concerns? I mean... Or is it just you out working too hard? Actually, this particular bar plate looks like it fits right nice. Of course, you have to put the dogs on, maybe grind that away. It's alright, doesn't matter. It's an OEM clutch cover, not in great shape, but for a Ratty Tatty 372, that'll work just fine. There's that. A couple of bar nuts. Don't worry, guys, we'll get a pop tonight. And I need an M4 screw. Is eluding me right now. Right here. This guy. And that'll be perfect. So in case everybody missed it, you can go check out Average Timber Cutter's YouTube channel. That's Mason. He came over today. We were hanging out, doing some chainsaw milling, actually. They're not wanting to go down. There. And yeah, I think what we did today proved that it's darn difficult to do chainsaw milling, even with really nice equipment. It's hard. It's hard work. And personally, I much prefer bandsaw milling. I know that there are some guys that just love the chainsaw milling thing, but I don't see it. You know, I just don't. Does not make much sense to me. Great, I'm not gonna find. No. What I should do is do a little cleanup here. That's what I should do. That would be smart. Take that, throw it in the garbage. Hang on, I'm focusing for the moment. 5mm, 3mm, 4mm. Allen. What's this? More 372 randomness. Okay. That goes up here. Oh, here it is. Looking for. So for those people that are new that are watching, I don't have any of this scripted. It's not planned. This whole thing here is most definitely not a cooking show. For those people that are expecting everything to go right, forget it. We hang out, we talk. Hopefully we talk honestly, at least as honestly as possible. I'm going to bring you up here, that way I can look at comments and whatnot real time. Sometimes I get frustrated, sometimes I drop things, sometimes I break things. But it's all in good fun. And at the end of the day, it's good fun, you know? So, yeah, go check Average Timber Cutter. I think it's one word. Average Timber Cutter. That's Mason. He's actually out in my front yard doing some freehand milling on a really big piece of oak. The price of the high compression 395. Yeah. Small screw with brake head. Yeah, M4, but it's got a 4mm head to it. Not that it really matters. Hey, Edwin. Yeah, the 8x8s, they're more like rough cut 10x10s, but we'll, you know. James is resting tonight. I don't know whether he'll visit or not. Hope he does, but who knows. Lawson bought a new lathe. Good. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, Ryan wants the 394. Nice. Sweet. Okay. So, I guess Ryan is sending me payment for the 394 here. Nice 394. Junkyard, your 394, the high compression one. We will put that together over a series of videos, basically whenever I can get to it. I gotta order some brand new parts for that thing, and it ain't gonna be cheap. So I gotta figure out what I need and figure out my ordering and all that stuff. And I'm ordering from multiple different places, and I gotta keep it all straight in the old noggin. And that's hard. So, anywho. Is it just me, or is this a little bit long? Like 3/4 of an inch long. Okay, we've got the clutch cover good. Let's get the choke lever on. This is an aftermarket choke lever. Choke handle, whatever. I don't see the problem with them. With the aftermarket ones, I don't think it's a big deal. Click, done. That holds, still sets. Hold, high idle, yep. And resets. Perfect. Okay. Mufflers on, decomp. That's torqued down. If I need to trim this, I can. I think it's time for a pop. Might be time for a pop. And don't know where my true fuel went. I guess it's gone. So for the moment, I'll use the other gas. Got I gotta go get some more true fuel. You're watching? Okay, good. Cool, Ryan. Welcome. I don't know why you can't comment. That's weird. I don't know why you're getting there. Ryan, make sure you send me in text message what your username is on YouTube. And that way I can figure out if you're blocked or something like that. Sorry, I forgot to bring comments back up. It's too much to do. Problem with being a one-man band. No, Junkyard, no, don't worry about it. I will I will front all this. Don't worry about it. Not a problem. Oh, Ryan, I need to know, because I can change it out. I've got a half wrap handle on the 394, and I also have the small, I think it's the small dogs on that thing. Did you want the full wrap and the big dogs, or do you want the small wrap and the half wrap and the small dogs? Do you care? Is there anything? Do you have a preference? Let me know. Yes, and anybody and everybody, the one thing you guys can do to support the channel is just go to the HL Supply link. Hey, Stanley. Go to the HL Supply link that Ken posts and click on that, and then that's my affiliate link. Basically, costs you nothing. If you buy from HL Supply, I get credit for it. Don't get a lot of credit. I just get some, and that helps me buy my goodies here, you know? Okay, that's tight. That's on. Choke set. Let's see. Sounds like it wants to go. Oh, you know, I didn't even, hang on a second. I didn't even check. Did not even check the, yeah, these are actually, the limiters are still on here. So we'll set both of them in the middle. Okay. Sorry, the choke wasn't on. Okay. Well, she pops. Uh-oh, time for the smoke alarm. Now I just need to figure out how to keep her going. Hey, Chip. The drum was spinning. Yeah, I fixed that already. The clutch had come loose. Let's check it now. The clutch, yeah, now it's fine. The clutch self-tightens as you hit the gas. The problem is if when you let off the gas and the engine slows down, the clutch wants to unwind. If you get it tight enough to begin with, then it doesn't want to unwind. Apparently, this gas cap is leaking. We'll just throw that out. Try a different one. They cannot let the bushing spin that little. Yeah, I hear you. I think Bobby can take the limiters off if he wants. I'm not going to worry about it. Unless it's really that far out of tune. But looking at this, I think this is too long. OEM coil. It's used, but it's OEM. Again, an aftermarket part I don't like on these 372s. The coils. Just don't like them. And you can get the hole for the spark plug here. For that little spring thing, you get it started with an awl. And you can take your spring thing, stick it in there, and squish on it with a set of lineman's pliers. Smoosh it down a little bit. Good. Pull this up. Boom. There, that's better. Hey Mike, how are you? Yeah, I would grind off those, yeah. For right now, I'll leave them. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll do them. You guys. All right. a small set of dikes and just hit it. There. Yeah, sometimes leaving the plastic on makes it a little easier to get your screwdriver into it. She wants to hit you in the face, so look out. Be sure you're wearing glasses. There. That make you guys happy? That's wonderful, Mega. Congratulations. Yeah, those limbers are kind of messed up, but hopefully that'll be okay. Let me go get the top cover. I have to get the filter here, but right now it's a matter of going out and tuning the thing. Let me get the top cover. Actually, truth be told, this is a pretty nice top cover. Just cleaned it. A little dirty, but nice. Plastic thing. I always forget this stupid plastic thing for the carburetor. Nice to have that out of the way sometimes. Now I'm missing a couple of top cover screws. Let's hope I got those. Those tend to be a little elusive. That's a top cover screw. That'll work. Where's the Matio sticker? I don't know. It's not a Matio modified sauce, so I don't know if I should put a Matio sticker on it. You guys think I should put a Matio sticker? I might include it with the saw. Just include it. Put it wherever you want. I guess let's tighten up. It's not going to want to come out. maybe. Find another one. I'm not. Maybe one in here. Nope. Starter cover. The starter cover screws and the top cover screws look similar, but top cover screws are longer. Yeah, that'll work. Here, just to show you the difference. Top cover, starter cover. Hey, William. James made it? Good. He's here. Welcome to James, and welcome to William. There we go. If there ever was a Ratty Tatty 372 top cover, it would be this thing. Perfect. I didn't get it. I have not gotten a chance to see Human yet. Was it a good video? And why does it look fuzzy there? Are we good? Oh, we're fuzzy. Hang on. There. That's better. So I don't have the filter. The filter's out in the shed. I don't have the filter right this second, so I'm not going to start it and run it for an extended period. But what I will do is start it and run it and see what's going on. And so yeah, it did pop. You watched it this morning? He deplugged me. Awesome, thank you. Works perfectly. So, Bobby, welcome to email me about the saw. I'd like to get it so it runs good. We'll see. We'll see. At Matthews and delivery part in Brazil. I don't know what that means. You want me to deliver the saw to Brazil? No, I can't do that. Why is that having such a hard time? Yeah, I'm going to need to know big dogs, little dogs, and kind of go from there. Whatever you want to do. This is West Coast kit, so probably put the big dogs on, but whatever. So, What are we doing next is the question. No more chance on money. Sorry, Stanley. James Foss, I looked and saw that there are some pieces. What pieces? What are you talking about, Junior? Does anybody know what he's talking about? What pieces? Pieces of what? I don't know. Nobody likes them dentists. Yeah, unfortunately, $620 doesn't go very far at the dentist. And $620 does not go very far as a dentist. Yeah, I went to Monster Jam. It was fun with the kids. You know, Gravedigger always wins. But whatever. Yeah, we had quite a bit of fun, so it was certainly a cool time. One thing I wanted to do with the 288, actually a couple of things I wanted to do. A couple of things we got to do with the 288. Let's maybe play with that a little bit. What was I gonna say? Sorry, guys. Ugh, my brain. I really need. Got een blog so. Yeah, so Monster Jam, it was fun. Tend to think the whole thing's fixed, but whatever. It's fine. You know, it's loud. It's brash. You know, kind of what Monster Jam should be, I guess. So there's a few things to do on this side here. One of them is this. Fumes, yeah. Yeah, the 372 popped. I really need to tune it, though. I don't know if it's going to sit here and run well without me fiddling with it. So 372 chain catchers, the metal aluminum chain catchers for 372s, works fine on a 288, especially one that you're going to use no roller catch or no big spring for. I need that chain adjuster. I know I've got plenty of them. Junior, Ken Small Engines, these pieces are on the site. You guys, it's not, okay, Junior, it's not my website. I have an affiliate link. You have to, you're talking about HL Supply. Do they deliver to Brazil? I don't know. I don't know. You have to contact HL Supply and see if they'll ship overseas. The problem with shipping overseas is that all too often the shipping just makes it completely unreasonable. You know, the costs make it unreasonable to do. So you have to check. I don't honestly know. What's that? 394? No. I need 288. Got a big box of parts here for 288. Much stuff. Brand new OEM chain adjuster. How about that? Hang in there, James. Back attack. Oh dear. Those were the way we usually make spare cash on the weekend. Good. Hey. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Good. Still in here. Take care, last one. Appreciate you coming. Now, I don't like these rubber things here, but it's the OEM piece. So for now, I'll leave it. At least on this saw. Installing the rubber is not easy. Let's go this way. But once it catches hold, it's no problem. Put your pawl in. There's your adjuster. So, right, just to remind me, that's why I had that clutch on there, even though it was on there kind of loosey-goosey, because the clutch needs to be threaded proper. Okay. Let me quickly clean that. Be right back. This 280 is definitely coming along. Need a decomp for it. Next month they build you a 372. Okay. What kind of 372 you want, Stanley? I have another 372 chassis that's sitting here with a crank on the way from Dustin. So, I guess it's a possibility. That's going to be gapped. Don't put it all the way down, just gently touch it. Now we're gapped. Hey Bob, we were actually doing some milling today. Some chainsaw milling. You guys, if you want, check out Average Timber Cutter. That's Mason. He was here today. We were fooling around with doing some milling. We kind of had the milling kind of jury-rigged, so I didn't do live stream it, but we're still having a good time. All right, next part. You know what? This is a nice enough 288 that it gets an OEM piece. I have aftermarket, but nice. Now I just need to run the silly wires. I thought one went down here. One goes up there. All right, I'm going to find the wires. Well, that's not so good. That's all wrapped up. Gotta throw that out. Right in the bin, Nikki. That was for you. Right in the circular file. More 288 stuff, but no wires. Crap. Did I not get wires? I don't remember. Actually, it's really nice to have fresh OEM kill wires. They tend to not be cheap, though. those go there, okay? Definitely qualifies as cruddy. I have one wire. Brand new OEM. It's a little one, which is fine. But I don't have a big one, which I guess technically I could make. Don't want to though. Click. Perfect. See, this rubber grommet here does that go through, but where does the other one go? Bolt through there? I guess so. That rubber grommet's awful tight though. That's kind of cruddy. I was really hoping to put the starter on today. Maybe we can cheat a little bit. Oh, maybe. A 350 wire might work just fine. Might not be cheating at all. It might be the same dang wire. Shove this through this grommet. There's maybe. Let's pull the grommet out. It looks awful tight. One, two. Okay. Here. Now, can we get the grommet back in? Just by pushing with a screwdriver. Yep. Nice. back. Now we've got play. Click on in. The blue one goes over the top, looks like. Don't know of any better way to route that. Don't see any better way to route that. Here's that starter we've been working on. OEM cover. Hey, Barnard. Now, the one thing about these screws, they are not captured, so you have got to do bolt checks on this. These screws tend to get lost. On a 372, they are captured bolts, but on this they are not. Okay. Should have tightened that a little bit more, huh? Yeah, ignore this. This is being funny, but I think I need to tighten that one more turn. Just go one more turn around, make it tighter, and back. Make sure it wants to sit in there gentle, you know. Hey, Andrew. the red line here goes up and over this tiny little thing over here. There, and tucks in here. Yep. That also is supposed to tuck in there, but I don't quite have the room. But that works fine. I don't think that's going to interfere with anything. This probably should go actually just like that is fine. It's supposed to be simple. Done. You know what I mean? I don't know why something like as simple as putting one of these on has to be a struggle, but they just are. Switch is actually, see, I don't know why they made a switch like this, because it directly interferes with the this silly grommet thing. You have to bend it up and then push this on effectively. It's almost like you need to put it on with a hammer. Kaboom! That would be, you know. There. Of course, that's backwards, so we know it goes that way. Okay. And yeah, it really needs to go under there. Okay. Gotta put the wire under the carburetor screw guard thingy, whatever this is called. These hemostats are invaluable. There, now it goes under the guard. That just sits there. On-off switch. Actually, that's loose, so we can get a compression number. Let's take this stuff off for a moment. .8mm coarse screws here on the floor. That's good. All right, hang on. I've got the two on the bottom that are preventing me from in the right position. Unscrew those first. I think these are all the same length. That's two on the floor. Good right off the bat. Now we can get a compression number. I don't have I have a decomp somewhere. Just for now. There are more decomps. Like I said, I got to keep all these parts straight that I need to order. It's all in my head. And I'm guaranteed going to screw something up like that. But whatever. Junkyard, have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Oh, yeah. Let me see if that's stout. I don't know if I can pull it over. There's 180. 175-ish. 180. Whew. So that's not ported. That's just squish optimized. I know. You guys want to hear it pop? Where the devil did I just put that spark plug? Golly, some days. Where did I put the spark plug? There it is, I see it. I don't have the fuel line hooked up yet. I need the grommet around the fuel line. But let's see if we have spark. That's off. That's on. Oh, Lord. Ugh. Yep. Who likes a pop? Hey, Norm. I need that grommet. Let me see if I can find one. It's just a split grommet. I think I got them in my box. Yeah, my box of goodies here. There's no muffler on it, so it's pretty loud. I have somewhere here a bag of rubber grommets. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Gonna need that too. Oh, there's my decom plugs. A pile of those. I think it's this guy. That'll work. Useful to put this in earlier. Smaller screwdriver. It's not really necessary, but it prevents the fuel line from rubbing, so it would be better if I had it. Easy part ends up going in. It's the somehow the one towards the back that ends up being difficult. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. So this is about 3/4 of an inch too long. Fuel line is on. Choke lever. Click. Turn in the idle screw here. It just opens a tad. And basically, we get to see where that ends up. I won't get those. Nice. Yes. You don't want. Yeah, I know. So this is the rare high top version with a brandy new filter. Brandy new OEM filter. I don't know if they make these filters aftermarket, to be honest. It's the high top covers that are really unobtainium. It's really hard to find those. What is preventing me from going here? Oh, I think we're gonna need a decompression valve. That's what I think. Just looking to make sure nothing's interfering. Don't know why that doesn't want to sit all the way down, but it's like 98% down, so it'll be fine. The one thing about this silly top is it's got somebody drilled 2 holes in it. I don't know why. Extra ventilation, whatever. What I've got here got an aftermarket muffler. I have the OEM one too, so nobody panic. But what I like to do with these is put on the red 97 deflector and have it pippity pop like that, like right out this way. So I'm going to do that on this this particular saw, of course. Right here. So I'm going to work on that down at the folks. Whenever I get down there, I got machining to do down there. So, I'd say it's a pretty cool build. You know, bed calls. Night, Nikki. Yeah, you could. I'm not going to. If somebody wants this saw, they can do that. That's fine. I mean, if you put some foil tape underneath and a new sticker on top, nobody would know that those were there. You know. Ice cream time. Sounds good, Larry. I've got a brand new OEM clutch cover coming for this thing. I've got an aftermarket outer dog that'll work fine. So overall, I mean, this is it's a built saw, you know? Very cool. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to make y'all jealous. Hang on. Be right back. Okay. Let's see. The next thing to do after I eat my banana bread. Bring you guys up here. I'll work on the coffee. Don't worry. Right now we got banana bread. So, and believe me, even without coffee, good enough. There's no need for butter on the bread. No, 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 no. It's fine. I've never got that metal band on the 350 manifold. What do you mean? I'm not telling you how to cook. Not too sweet. I don't need nuts in my banana bread. My grandmother used to make wonderful banana bread, but she put walnuts in it. And walnuts are nice. But personally, I think it wrecks the texture of the bread. I like walnuts by themselves. I don't necessarily like them on my banana bread. Yeah, this would be a strong one, so. So, just waiting on a few things for that. Next thing on the agenda, I got this other 394 to tear down. But I gotta get other 394 parts. I think it might be time to do some organizing on my 372 parts. So I might just get a bunch of stuff out of here and into the shed and bring all my 372 parts in and organize them and see what I actually have, you know. Yeah, I don't. You can put icing on it, but again, doesn't need it. And yeah, you can put nuts in here, but again, I think it wrecks the texture of the bread. I like it more smooth. Everybody's different. That's fine. $372 bill is not something like that. Well, definitely, if Stanley Brand wants a 372, then maybe I have to oblige, you know. So I don't know about a price on this. Um, it's not ported. It's not all OEM, and it's not minty, but it's still pretty nice. So, what are you guys thinking for price on this thing? Keep in mind, the top end alone, brand new OEM top end, brand new, um, is about, call it 150. KYGTX. Yep, there's my email. Ken just put it right there in the chat. The top cover and the air horn by itself, $100. So 150 for the top end. So another, well, actually, technically 120 if you include shipping. So that's $250 right there just for that. Plus everything else. 1,360. Yeah, I think $1,000 is a bit much. There's a guy selling a pretty nice one with a high top. The bottom end isn't rebuilt though. I think he wants like 750, 800 for it. Um, I'm thinking like moderated discount. Um, I'm thinking like 7 or something like this, and I don't even honestly know if I want to sell it. Um, I don't have particular use for it, but I'm thinking like 7. Thoughts, comments? Right, brand new OEM carburetor. $1.360. Nice. Yeah, sure, Pat. Has anyone attempted to 3D print something? Yes, some guys are doing it. Um, it's still in the works. Let's put it like that. We'll leave it there. Well, I don't need to sell it, so there is that. I don't necessarily need to sell it. And these high tops are hard to are really hard to come by. They're just even. It's not a matter of like, okay, yeah, it's worth like $100, but that's if you can find one. The blue tops. If you found a new blue top, the Eliminator top covers, those by themselves are probably in the $500 range. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate it. We need you to sell it. Well, maybe. Well, the more stuff I move, the more stuff I can build. You know, that's basically how that goes. Um, at 700, I'm not sure if I'm making any money on it. At $1,000, yeah, probably I make a few bucks, but I don't think I don't think it's quite worth that money. Who knows? Maybe it'll run great. It's not ported. If this was ported, I probably would command $1,000. It's not that I couldn't do it, but you could probably say $1,000 if this was ported. Considering it's all we're doomed. Nah, not too doomed. We just go back to not having moderators like we did before. So, quick updates. I've got new blanks for the tools cut. If anybody needs tools, I'm working on that fast and furious. I have a lighter work week this week, so I'm not going to be completely crazy, which is good. So sometime this week, I'm going to be working more on getting more tools made and getting the blanks down to the machinist and all that fun stuff. So there's updates there. I am working on doing some milling. Hopefully I'll get to go live if I do any of that and show you guys what I'm doing. What other updates? That's pretty much that. I'd say. Questions, comments, anything else, guys? KYGTX, what did you want to contact me about? Sometimes if there's a question or whatever, sometimes it's easier just to answer it live. If you want to contact me about a saw, obviously it's different, but well, yes, I have a different job. Do something other than this. I've never seen this sticker before, the 181 SE, and certainly not on a high top. I don't know. You can take them off. I wouldn't. Just leave them. It's kind of interesting. It's not a 181. This is a 288. Now, it would be considered 288 light because it does not have the big spring, but if somebody really wants that big spring on the front, I can include it. Yeah, it's definitely a 288 because the top end is 288. It's not 181. Andrew, 394 still available. Um, I think Ryan's going to PayPal me the money tonight. I'm going to chat with him right after I get off. And then the other 394, the Copsy 394 that I'm going to put together is Junkyard has already called dibs on that. I have another 394 sitting, the one that needs to be rebuilt, sitting down next to me here. I'm waiting on a top end from Dustin. So I got to get a top end from Dustin. Among other things, I don't know what else that needs. How many sauces still got? Plenty. Plenty. I might send that Rattler 288 down to Oklahoma instead of sending a 394 down there. Might do that. That way I got a 288 down in Oklahoma. I know it runs good. Cuts good. It runs good. So Meg, I really haven't counted the sauce lately. Yeah, like Pat, I have plenty. I'm not hurting for sauce. Would I sell what as is? The 394 that I have that needs to be rebuilt. Um, but it's more fun. It's more fun. Husky 268. What's going on? It's more fun for me to rebuild stuff with you guys. Yeah, I know. I'm bad. That's the thing. It's more fun for me to basically hang out with you guys and rebuild stuff than it is to just get rid of a saw that's not running right. And I'm kind of curious as to why this isn't running right. So it's a fine question. It's a fine question. Um, I'm kind of pissed I didn't get more time out of it. I know, right? Brooks does too. Yeah, I gotta figure out. I really feel like figuring out what happened to it. I want to know why it ate itself. It was a fresh rebuild. I gotta find something about it that was wrong. Um, the 350 gave you a fit. Yeah. Oh, you mean the clamp? Yeah, they're funny. They're tough. You gotta get used to use it. Once you get used to them, it's not a big deal. But they're they're a little finicky. Um. So yeah. So Andrew, I'd rather not. And if I did, it would probably be more money than you want to spend. I just spent $100 just getting the darn thing here. That's how much it cost to ship from Oklahoma. It was with insurance and everything. It was nearly $100. UPS. Yeah, UPS. The band would not catch a stay. Yeah, I hear you. I know. So, Andrew, I'll think about it. Yeah, there's a saw that was in a 394 that was in Oklahoma, and I don't know if you guys remember when I went live from an undisclosed location. It was down in Oklahoma, at my uncle-in-law's shop, and well, it kind of sat down there, and then I used it, and it died, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I brought a bunch of parts down to try to figure it out, and the cylinder had gotten eaten up, and I'm like, darn it, I just rebuilt this darn thing. What happened, you know? So, it really is kind of a ratty tatty build. It's not an amazing build, but it should have at least been solid. The bearings and everything should have been solid. So I don't know what the deal was. Yeah, shipping costs really it was up and back and out. Yeah, it's a lot. The brushed aluminum, yeah, that's what you're seeing there in the background. That's actually an 8-channel chip amplifier that I built a long time ago. I think it's got like an 800-watt power supply to it too, with a toroidal transformer in there. But it was back during the chip amp craze in the early 2000s, and these guys are building amplifiers. They actually make like an amplifier on a single chip, which is pretty cool. And you just hook up a few resistors and literally just a few resistors and capacitors to it, and a power supply, and you have an amplifier. Um, they're all like self-protected, and I mean, it's pretty nifty. They're really inexpensive. Um, Bringing back memories like forever and a day ago. Think of like where the devil would I have? Okay. Where the devil would I have put those things? I thought I had some like still wired up or whatever, but maybe I'm wrong. I got all kinds of crazy stuff laying around. Just just tons of craziness. Microphones. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, another shop tour. Yeah, the kids are ready, and I gotta go get dinner. So let me go get dinner. I wish I could hang out with you guys later tonight, but it's time for me to go chill out before tomorrow. So I'm gonna go get dinner, and we will indeed chat soon. So Andrew, thank you for the offer. I do appreciate it. Um, we'll see. Let me think about it. Okay. And Andrew, where do you hail from? Where in the United States? Are you in the States? Oh yeah, I'll do another shop tour. You're in New York, so not very far. Okay, not very far. Are you in like Upper New York State? Or are you in um? Because I'm near Hartford in Connecticut, so I don't know how far away you are from me. You know, New York State can be like 8 hours away in certain Orange County. Not terribly far. Okay. Maybe a guest appearance on the show? Yeah, not too terribly far. Something to think about. Sorry, Mega. And a plane ticket would be brutal. Anyway, let me call Ryan. Let me see if I can close the deal on that 394. We got to do that and then kind of go from there. But we will keep in touch. You ain't right. Everybody, we'll keep in touch. I really appreciate everybody hanging out. It's really cool. Um, yeah, everybody be safe out there, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great night. Yep. Everybody have a good night. Again, shout out to James and family. Everybody hang out, hang in there, and just yeah, I will be praying for you guys.